So I had a dream, or a vision if you want to call it that, roughly 5 years ago, that Apple released a VR headset. It was well after HTC announced the Vive, but my subconscious just took over and ran with it. My brain knew that just like in reality, all things HTC gets into, Apple just comes along and ruins them. So that's exactly what they did in this dream. Decimated them completely. I woke up and I really thought nothing of it, and here we are roughly 8 years later, and guess what? Apple Vision Pro, the company's jump into the AR/VR realm, was not a small one by any means. They made a splash across the world with the release of the Vision Pro, and I, among everyone else out there, is excited to see it in real-world usage. So let's talk about that for a second. Do you think that this headset will be attainable among mass consumers, and will it actually succeed? That is what I'm here to discuss today, and I had a couple of thoughts that I wanted you to consider as well. My name is J.I., and I make videos on the technology in our lives and how we can use them to make our lives easier. The Apple Vision Pro is practically a full-blown computer that is designed to be attached to your head. VR or AR headsets are not a new concept. They have been around for a while with the HTC Vive, the Oculus, Meta Quest, and such. Now the thing about Apple is that they are never first to the game, but it's hard to deny that when they jump in, they are the best at it. This headset doesn't need any controllers or external remotes to function. In fact, the only thing needed here is a battery pack which was designed to be externally attached via what looks like a braided cable. Now, this has created some controversy among people as they are torn by the design choice here. Personally, I think this is an excellent design choice as you can attach the battery and leave it in your back pocket to prevent unnecessary added weight to the headset itself. Not to mention, I'm sure there will be much bigger third-party battery packs that are available and that will replace the pathetic 2-hour battery on the Vision Pro. You can't even get through a feature film. However, Apple so smugly mentioned that you can get all-day usage when it's plugged in.
Vision Pro supports all-day use when plugged in.
I mean, come on, I think that's a given. Apple doesn't really refer to this as an AR headset, rather a spatial computing platform. And that's what excites me the most. With an M2 chip that is practically found in the best Mac computers to date, the Vision Pro will change the way we work with augmented reality and view the personal computer moving forward. The demonstration looked phenomenal, practically like having your entire iOS ecosystem all around you. From what I read online through reviewers who had tested the headset, there is a lot to be excited for. Now, before you grab your wallet to throw at Tim Cook, there's something you should know. The price is $3,500. I tried to refrain from mentioning if this price is excessive or that I'm even surprised, because it isn't, and I'm not. When you're looking at revolutionary technology that will change the landscape of augmented reality forever, it's obvious that there will be an incredible price tag to follow. I would rather pay a higher price tag for state-of-the-art technology that works than half-baked products by any other competitor that's janky and mediocre at best. And based on how long the company has been working on version 1 of this product, it's safe to say that there is no other competition. Now with Meta's headset, it allows you to see the outside world. But from what I've read online, this is blurry or pixelated. Whereas the Vision Pro gives you a crystal clear view of your surroundings, the ability to see your environment as if you're looking through glass, and for anyone surrounding you to see your eyes is definitely unprecedented, and another reason why Apple will change the core design of headsets moving forward. I appreciate the fact that they didn't rush a release of this headset and keep the user confined. Rather, allow them to see everything around them in full-blown clarity. A lot of positive comments online regarding the clarity of the screen and the fluidity with gestures makes me super excited and hopeful that this can be such an amazing addition to the Apple ecosystem. I was thinking the other day of some incredible use case scenarios that this could eventually be implemented into. Although this might be a bit distracting for a driver, I can see this being incredibly useful for pilots who are not only training, but also flying as well. It can allow for new dashboards and extra information that pilots can use while in the air. Video editors such as myself could use this for editing and have all sorts of heads-up displays available that can be accessed by simply looking at them. You would no longer be confined to a physical monitor and limited real estate to place tools like your color wheels, effects panels, and whatnot. Project managers or construction workers could use this to give them more information on their surroundings as well. Plans and designs could be opened and overlaid on top of buildings or other structures. Doctors and nurses could use this as a dashboard when seeing patients, and I can totally see Apple Health data being implemented in future releases to help give medical professionals a much better breadth of information on their patients. So these are some of the use case scenarios I can see Apple Vision Pro could bring, and because it already works with the plethora of Apple apps available, this may be the push that the industry needed for widespread adoption. Not to mention the amount of developers already invested in the ecosystem will be jumping onto this platform, as has been the case for every previous new Apple device that has been introduced into the ecosystem. Of course, further iterations and improvements, as well as the price, will have to align with what the average consumer is willing to spend. But this is a huge leap for AR and VR, and regardless of which side of the fence that you're on, if you hate Apple or if you love them, this is ultimately the best situation to further the industry as a whole. Now, what are your thoughts on the Apple Vision Pro? Is this something that you're going to buy when it comes out next year? Are you going to wait a couple generations? Or are you not even going to get into the AR VR space at all? Let me know down in the comments. I love to hear your thoughts, and so does the rest of the Team Tech Venture community. I appreciate you sticking it out to the end. My name is J.I. Thank you for watching, and thank you for kicking it with me.